Most men over 60 have no idea that what they're putting on their plate could either be their greatest weapon for strong, lasting erections, or the silent reason they're struggling with softness, performance anxiety, or a fading sex drive. We blame age, we blame stress, we even blame our partners. But what if I told you that a few overlooked foods, when used the right way, could help restore blood flow, boost testosterone, and bring back the confidence you thought was long gone? I'm Dr. Blake Morgan, a board-certified urologist and men's health expert with over 30 years of experience helping men in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s revive their energy, erections, and hormone health. I've worked with thousands of men, and here's what I've seen time and time again. Most sexual issues after 60 are not about aging. They're about circulation, inflammation, hormonal imbalance. And 9 times out of 10, it starts with what's on your fork. That's right. There are natural, delicious foods that act like performance boosters for older men. Foods that increase nitric oxide, restore artery elasticity, and even raise free testosterone levels, no prescriptions required. In today's video, I'm walking you through 7 specific foods that I recommend to my patients. Foods that are proven to improve erectile strength, stamina, and overall sexual vitality after 60. This isn't about trendy superfoods. It's about time-tested, science-backed nutrition that supports your body where it needs it most, from the inside out. So before we dive in, take 1 second to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell, especially if you're a man who wants real answers without fluff or fear. And tell me in the comments, what's one food you're already eating that you hope makes the list today? Just type it in below, I'll be watching. Food 1. Beets aren't just for athletes. They're one of the best natural foods to improve blood flow where it matters most, especially for men over 60. That deep red color, it's packed with natural compounds that help your blood vessels open up and deliver more circulation down there. You see, beets are loaded with something called natural nitrates. These get turned into nitric oxide in your body. Nitric oxide acts like a traffic cop for your blood vessels. It tells them to relax, widen, and let more blood through. And the more blood you have flowing to your lower body, the better your erections can be. Here's the thing. After 60, your body naturally makes less nitric oxide, which is one reason you might notice things aren't working like they used to. That's where beets come in. They give your body the raw materials it needs to boost that nitric oxide and support strong, natural performance. A study published in the Journal of Nitric Oxide showed that men who drank beetroot juice daily had better blood pressure, more flexible arteries, and improved circulation, all critical for a firm, lasting erection. Beets also help reduce oxidative stress. That's a fancy way of saying they clean up the rust in your blood vessels. The cleaner and smoother your blood flow, the better your performance. Ron was like many of my patients, decent health overall, but softer erections and lower energy. I told him to try just one simple habit. Drink 4-6 oz of fresh beet juice every morning before breakfast. Within a month, his blood pressure dropped, he felt more energized, and his morning wood came back stronger and more frequent. Beets also help your workouts, even just walking around the block. Better exercise equals better testosterone equals better performance. White heavy checkmark simple tips. Drink fresh beetroot juice. Skip the bottled kind with added sugar. Roast whole beets and drizzle with olive oil and garlic for even more blood-boosting benefits. Mix with greens like spinach or arugula for a nitric oxide combo. If you're over 60 and tired of feeling like things aren't working like they used to, beets are one of the most powerful foods you can eat. No pills, no weird supplements, just nature doing what it's meant to do. Backhand index pointing right next up. Let's talk about a creamy fruit that fuels your testosterone and keeps your heart strong without a single pill. Avocados aren't just trendy. They're one of the most complete foods a man over 60 can eat to support strong erections, healthy testosterone, and vibrant energy. Let's get real. Most men in their 60s grew up during the low-fat craze. You were told fat was bad for your heart, bad for your weight, bad for your cholesterol. But science now proves that healthy fats, the kind found in avocados, are essential for men's hormones, especially testosterone. Your body makes testosterone from cholesterol. That means if you're not eating enough healthy fats, your body doesn't have the raw materials it needs to keep your testosterone levels strong. And low testosterone, that's one of the biggest silent killers of performance. Avocados are loaded with monounsaturated fats, the same kind found in olive oil. These fats do 3 amazing things for men over 60. They boost testosterone naturally, they lower bad LDL cholesterol while raising good HDL cholesterol. They support heart and artery health, which directly improves erections. A study from the Journal of Clinical Lipidology showed that men who ate one avocado a day for 6 weeks improved their cholesterol profile, reduced inflammation markers, and had better vascular function, all without any other diet changes. But avocados don't stop there. They're also packed with vitamin B6, which helps balance cortisol, your stress hormone. Why does this matter? Because when cortisol is high, testosterone goes down. And chronic stress is one of the most common causes of poor performance in older men. And get this, avocados contain more potassium than bananas, which helps lower blood pressure and improve blood flow, giving your arteries the flexibility needed for firmer, longer-lasting erections. Victor had been taking testosterone gels for 2 years with mixed results. He felt flat, foggy, and still wasn't getting the performance he hoped for. I told him to focus on food first, including eating half an avocado with eggs every morning. After 8 weeks, his testosterone rose naturally by 65 points, and his libido came roaring back. White heavy check mark, simple ways to use it. Slice half an avocado onto your morning eggs or toast. Mash it into guacamole with garlic and lime for a testosterone-friendly snack. Blend it into a smoothie with cocoa and almond milk for a creamy, blood-boosting treat. If you've been avoiding fat because of old-school advice, it's time to shift your thinking. Fat isn't your enemy, it's your fuel. And avocados are one of the cleanest, most effective sources of fat for older men looking to stay sharp, energized, and sexually strong. Backhand index pointing right coming up next. A spicy red fruit that's nature's secret weapon for better circulation, improved mood, and rock-solid confidence. You might think chili peppers are just for adding heat to your meals, but for men over 60, they can be a natural ignition switch for better blood flow, stronger erections, and even a boost in bedroom confidence. Chili peppers, especially varieties like cayenne and red pepper, contain a powerful compound called capsaicin. That's what gives them their heat. But capsaicin does more than tingle your tongue. It gets your circulatory system fired up in all the right ways. When you eat spicy foods, capsaicin helps dilate your blood vessels and trigger the release of nitric oxide, the same erection-boosting molecule we talked about with beets. It also stimulates thermogenesis, which increases your metabolism and circulation, including blood flow to your lower body. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that men who regularly consumed capsaicin-rich foods had lower blood pressure, healthier vascular function, and even increased testosterone levels. That's a triple win. But there's more. Chili peppers also help reduce inflammation, which is one of the biggest enemies of both testosterone and sexual performance. Chronic inflammation clogs your arteries and slows your hormones, but capsaicin helps fight it naturally. Eddie had borderline blood pressure and was taking meds that dulled his drive. He also hadn't felt that fire in years. I suggested he try adding red pepper flakes to his meals and have a small dose of cayenne lemon water in the morning. After a month, his energy picked up, his face looked more vibrant, and for the first time in years, he felt confident in the bedroom without relying on medication. White heavy check mark, simple ways to add the spice. Sprinkle red pepper flakes onto eggs, soups, or roasted veggies. Add cayenne to a lemon ginger tea for a morning metabolism and circulation kick. Try dark chocolate with chili. Yes, it exists, for a heart-healthy, sensual snack. And don't worry, you don't need to overdo it. Even a mild dose of chili pepper daily can make a big difference. If you're not used to heat, start small and build up. Chili peppers light a fire inside, not just in your food, but in your blood vessels, your metabolism, and your testosterone. They're spicy, powerful, and made for men who want to reclaim their strength without reaching for a pill. Next, let's cool things down with a deep red fruit that boosts nitric oxide and testosterone, and tastes as good as it works. If there's one fruit that deserves the title of natural Viagra, it's the pomegranate. This deep red, jewel-like fruit is packed with compounds that directly support erection strength, testosterone levels, and cardiovascular health, making it a must-have for men over 60 who want to stay sexually and physically strong. Nitric oxide booster like beets. Pomegranates increase nitric oxide availability in the blood, which helps dilate blood vessels and improve circulation, especially in the pelvic region. Testosterone support. A groundbreaking study from Queen Margaret University found that men who drank pomegranate juice daily for just 2 weeks saw a 16–30% increase in testosterone levels, alongside better mood and energy. Antioxidant powerhouse pomegranates are loaded with polyphenols, especially punicalagins, which help reduce oxidative stress in blood vessels, one of the root causes of erectile dysfunction. Fights arterial plaque. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that daily pomegranate juice reduced arterial plaque by up to 30%, helping to keep your blood flow clean and unrestricted. Derek was dealing with low testosterone, fatigue, and early-stage ED. He didn't want medication, so we started with a basic food protocol. Every morning, he had a glass of pure pomegranate juice and a handful of walnuts. Within 6 weeks, he reported firmer erections, improved mood, and even started sleeping better, all without a single supplement. White heavy checkmark simple ways to use pomegranate. Drink 4–6 oz of 100% pomegranate juice in the morning. Avoid anything labeled cocktail or from concentrate. Sprinkle pomegranate seeds on top of salads, Greek yogurt, or oatmeal. Blend into smoothies with spinach and beet for the ultimate circulation combo. As men age, the arteries leading to the penis are often the first to get stiff or clogged. That's because they're smaller and more sensitive to inflammation and plaque. Pomegranate helps reverse that process, naturally, gently, and without side effects. Combine pomegranate with a brisk walk after breakfast. Studies show light movement right after eating can amplify the nitric oxide effect and give your testosterone a further bump. Let's talk about a food you've probably had in your kitchen for years. But when used the right way, it becomes a testosterone-boosting, inflammation-killing powerhouse. It's not flashy, it's not trendy. But if you're a man over 60 and not using extra virgin olive oil every single day, you're missing one of the simplest, most powerful tools for improving your erections, hormones, and energy. Unlike processed oils, like soybean or canola, extra virgin olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fats, the kind that support healthy testosterone production, reduce artery clogging inflammation, and improve the flexibility of your blood vessels. In fact, a landmark study from the University of Athens found that men who consumed just 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil daily had higher total and free testosterone levels, better blood flow, and improved erectile function compared to men who didn't. Why? Because testosterone is made from cholesterol, and the right fats, like those in olive oil, help your body produce and balance sex hormones naturally. Extra virgin olive oil also contains oleuropein, a powerful antioxidant that protects your blood vessels and enhances nitric oxide production. Vitamin E supports sperm health and protects testosterone from oxidative damage. Anti-inflammatory polyphenols, which reduce silent inflammation, one of the biggest silent erection killers in aging men. Sam had been dealing with low energy, thinning hair, and softer erections. He cooked with canola oil and ate very little healthy fat. I suggested one simple switch. Toss out the seed oils and start using 2 tablespoons of high-quality extra virgin olive oil daily, on salads, in smoothies, and over steamed veggies. Within 5 weeks, his energy increased, his belly got smaller, and morning erections returned consistently. White heavy checkmark easy ways to add drizzle 1–2 tablespoons over salads, eggs, or roasted vegetables. Use it in place of butter or margarine when cooking at low-medium heat. Add a spoonful to smoothies with berries and spinach for a hormone-friendly fat boost. Not all olive oil is created equal. Look for cold-pressed, extra virgin on the label and a dark glass bottle. Cheaper oils may be blended with low-quality fats that do more harm than good. Pair olive oil with nitrate-rich veggies, like beets or arugula. This combo can boost nitric oxide even further, naturally enhancing blood flow and erectile performance. Extra virgin olive oil doesn't just help your heart. It fuels your hormones, protects your arteries, and supports the foundational systems that keep you vital, strong, and sexually capable into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Let's talk about a nut so powerful for blood flow and testosterone. It's been used for thousands of years in ancient cultures as a male vitality secret, and modern science now backs it up. If you're looking for one snack to naturally strengthen your erections, balance your hormones, and boost your energy after 60, reach for a handful of walnuts. Walnuts aren't just heart-healthy, they're erection-healthy. In fact, this one simple nut has been shown in multiple studies to directly support testosterone, nitric oxide production, and arterial health. which are all essential for maintaining strong, lasting erections as you age. Here's why walnuts are so effective. Rich in L-arginine, this amino acid is a direct building block for nitric oxide, the compound that widens your blood vessels and increases blood flow to your penis. Think of L-arginine as the fuel your body needs to open the valves down there. Packed with omega-3s, walnuts are the only tree nut that provides a significant amount of plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce artery inflammation and protect against erectile dysfunction. Supports testosterone. The healthy fats in walnuts provide raw materials your body uses to make testosterone, without the negative effects of saturated fats from junk food. Improves sperm quality. One study from UCLA found that men who ate 2.6 ounces, about a handful of walnuts daily, had improved sperm vitality, motility, and morphology after just 12 weeks. All signs of healthy sexual function. Walter was on blood pressure meds and had slowly lost interest in intimacy. I recommended he start with one simple habit: one small handful of raw walnuts daily, paired with a pomegranate juice in the morning. 2 months later, not only did he report firmer, more consistent erections, his doctor reduced his medication dose, and he felt 10 years younger. White heavy check mark simple ways to enjoy walnuts. Eat one small handful, about 6-8 halves each morning, raw or lightly toasted. Mix into plain Greek yogurt with berries. Add to oatmeal, smoothies, or chop over salads for crunch and testosterone support. Avoid candied, sugar-coated, or salted walnuts. Those cancel out the benefits. Stick with raw, unsalted, or dry-roasted varieties. As you age, your arteries stiffen and testosterone declines, two of the biggest reasons for weaker erections. Walnuts help reverse both issues naturally and gently. No side effects. No prescriptions. Combine walnuts with foods rich in vitamin C, like oranges or bell peppers, to further enhance nitric oxide activity and protect your blood vessels. Backhand index pointing right, and now, we're down to the final food on this list. It's delicious, creamy, and one of the best sources of healthy fat for hormone balance, blood flow, and bedroom performance. And chances are, it's already in your kitchen. Let's finish strong with one of the most powerful erection-supporting foods a man over 60 can eat: avocados. This creamy green fruit isn't just trendy, it's testosterone-boosting, artery-clearing, and energy-reviving. And if you're not eating it regularly, you're missing one of the easiest ways to fuel your body and your performance naturally. Why avocados are elite for erection health. Packed with monounsaturated fats, these are the exact healthy fats your body uses to build testosterone. Unlike saturated fats from fried foods or processed meats, monounsaturated fats help you increase free testosterone, the type most responsible for sexual desire and erection quality. Loaded with potassium and magnesium, both are crucial for relaxing blood vessels, lowering blood pressure, and improving circulation, especially to the groin. A healthy blood pressure means stronger, more dependable erections. High in vitamin B6 and folate, these B vitamins are involved in testosterone synthesis, sperm production, and dopamine regulation, all key to healthy sexual function and consistent energy after 60. Rich in antioxidants like lutein, lutein helps reduce oxidative stress, protecting your blood vessels from damage. That's huge, because stiff or inflamed arteries are one of the leading causes of erectile issues in older men. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Lipidology found that men who replaced saturated fats with avocado-rich meals showed significant increases in HDL, good cholesterol, lower inflammation, and better vascular function, all pointing to improved hormonal and erectile health. Frank had borderline high blood pressure, low testosterone, and flat libido. He started adding half an avocado to his eggs every morning and another half to his lunch salads. Within a month, his blood pressure normalized, his energy returned, and his confidence in the bedroom soared. No pills, just real food. White heavy check mark simple ways to add avocado. Slice half an avocado on morning eggs or toast. Try sprouted bread for extra benefits. Mash into guacamole with lime and garlic, grate on veggies or as a healthy dip. Blend into smoothies with spinach and cacao for a creamy, hormone-friendly boost. Stick to one whole avocado per day max. It's calorie-dense, so balance it with movement. Combine it with olive oil, walnuts, or leafy greens to multiply the erection-enhancing benefits. After 60, your hormone production slows, your blood vessels stiffen, your energy dips. Avocados help reverse all of that, gently and naturally. No weird side effects, no risky meds, just whole food healing the way nature intended. Here are the 7 erection-boosting foods every man over 60 should consider adding to his daily routine. Beets boost nitric oxide and blood flow. Avocados fuel testosterone and heart health. Pomegranate protects blood vessels and testosterone. Dark chocolate, 85% plus, enhances nitric oxide, and libido. Extra virgin olive oil balances hormones and lowers inflammation. Walnuts raise testosterone, improve blood flow. Leafy greens, spinach, arugula, supercharge nitric oxide, zinc, and erection strength. Backhand index pointing right when combined. These foods nourish the systems that drive sexual health. Healthy blood vessels, balanced testosterone, low inflammation, and strong energy. No pills, no gimmicks, just real strategic nutrition for lasting vitality. Next step. If you haven't already, check out our companion video. Link: 5 foods silently killing your erections after 60. It's the perfect follow-up to help you avoid the silent destroyers working against you. Like, subscribe, and comment below. Which of these 7 foods are you going to start with? Drop a flexed biceps in the comments if you're ready to fuel your body the right way. Stay strong, stay sharp, and as always, I've got your back.